What is going on, guys? This is SJ Sports and welcome back to Path to the Premier League with York City. Just put a few players on the transfer list to try and get some funds in. I've been doing a bit of research all of today and been looking at players with great potential but are cheap. It's been quite difficult to find. I found a couple of players that I'm interested in getting because I want to buy players now that are good enough for this league and they're going to progress through each season to season. Maybe even sell them on for a massive profit or keep them depending on what's going on. So we've put a few players on the transfer list. As you see, we've got the loanees. We've got our goalkeeper, which I didn't know was on loan. Our left back, which is on loan. Hayhurst as well, which is on loan. Tanner, who is on loan, is injured. I may cancel that before the transfer window. I think it costs me to cancel it, doesn't it? I can't afford to terminate fee, yeah. So it does cost, and we are pretty skint. But to show you the guys that I've put Ark on for a season-long loan because I got a feeling this guy, he's not the greatest of stats. Henry Ark, he looks okay. He's Bolivian international for this league, and I'm hoping that he does become a bit of a gem for me. So the reason I put him on loan, it's because I can't afford to give him any games. We've got two good strikers in Fletcher and Jarvis as well. We put Penn on the transfer list. I know he's a 60 rated. He's probably one of the better rated players that we have. But for the transfer price that we're going to get, we're looking at to get about 100k for him. Same with Reed. I wasn't particularly pleased with Reed. Coulson again. I wasn't particularly happy with Coulson, so he's going. I know he features a lot for York City in real life as well. And we've put Platt on there as well because just to try and get rid of some of the wage, try and get some people in on a few of these potential players. I think there's one player, I think he's at Middlesbrough. Is it Bryn Morris or someone like that? That's the guy I want to go in for. He's a centre midfielder, I think. So that's just a bit of a rough idea of what we're doing. So hopefully we can get these players in. It is, I believe, it is transfer deadline day as well. Yes, it is. So we're going into this game against Wickham. We're going to be struggling to get in players on the transfer deadline day, but hopefully we can generate some profit through the selling of these players. As you see, I've got my scout set up to scout England just to see what players he comes up with. To see, I did click the user get the free high-rated scout at the start, so some of these will be added to my shortlist to keep a close eye on in the future. So we've got Wickham then, lads. So here we go then, we are into the first game of the episode. We have got Wickham at home and we at Sanderson Park. And we start off the better. We are playing some lovely football. It's a great move. Jarvis on his left foot, it's a great save. And Carson looks to score, but it's another good save. Good double save from the Wickham goalkeeper. Then into our next attack, into the 23rd minute. It's a great ball in from Pruitt and Fletcher heads and it goes in off the post to put us 1-0 up on just before the 23rd minute mark, and we win a corner on the half-hour mark. We are piling on all the pressure. Moat receiving a yellow card from a previous foul early on. It does pick up a lot of yellow cards, does Moat. But from the corner it comes in. Jarvis looks ahead. It does get cleared, but it heads to Alex Moat, who shoots from distance, and it hits the outside of the post and goes out for a goal kick. But we are piling on all the pressure. It's a lovely ball over the top to Jarvis. Jarvis hits it, and it's a great save from the goalkeeper. Made it a bit flash for the cameras, I have to say. But from the following corner, it comes into Lowe, who heads us into a 2-0 lead to double our lead, and we will be surely going in at half-time 2-0 up, and that is what we do. 2-0, and we are absolutely dominating, and we are playing some great football. Wickham, I don't think they've had an effort on goal all in that first half. But as you see here, Fletcher picks up the ball, goes past the defender like he's in there, and he lays it into Jarvis, who gets there, and he just couldn't quite steer it in. It hits the post again. So we've hit the post twice in this game. But Fletcher will have a dig, and it drags his shot wide, and it goes out for a corner. But Davis plays it into Fletcher, who's pestering the defender. It's a great bit of play from him. And Fletcher looks a fake shot, gets on his left-hand side. It's a good save, and it comes back out to Jarvis, who can't direct the header into the goal. And that is how things stays, guys. We have picked up a great victory. We finish off with 2-0 winners against Wickham. So it's transfer deadline day then, guys, and we are hoping to try and sell a few players and maybe get in at least one more player, but we need to sell first. So we'll see what transfer activity we have. 10 hours left, it's bang on the start. I will keep you guys up to dated by the hour when we receive any information. If we don't, then we'll just see the transfer deadline day right the way through until the window slams shut. So as you see, guys, we've received a transfer offer from Crewe Alexandra for Russell Penn, who I said is probably one of our high-rated players, but I need to get some players up, so we're going to accept that. Hopefully he will make his move to Crewe Alexandra. We need to make sure we get in some players now with that. So the hours remaining is 6, so still plenty of time to be doing a bit of business in this transfer window. We need to get Penn out in the next hour or so, and then we can start our pursuit and looking for a new player. I'll probably go for that Morris, and I'll probably sign him on a permanent deal, maybe. We'll have to see what happens, guys. Let's just run this through. I'll keep it live with you. And as you see, the player is now sold. We'll get the information now for you guys. So they sold. They've allocated 90 grand to my current transfer budget, which, okay, isn't a lot, but it's going to help us possibly with a loan player. I may not be able to get that Morris in on what I wanted to at the moment, but at least they've allocated us 90 grand. 90 grand's 90 grand at the end of the day. So this is the guy I was telling you about, Bryn Morris. I don't think we're going to get him. I did inquire about him. And you see his value is 200. That's what they want for him. But I'm going to approach to sign him, and I'm going to offer 90k for this guy. See what they say. You never know. It's transfer deadline day. Things can happen very quickly with players' prices and stuff. They said they wanted 200k for him, but we've gone in with a cheeky, I think it's a very cheeky 90k offer. We'll see what they get. See what they come back with us. If not, then we may have to look at elsewhere and get somebody in on loan. Right, guys. So the transfer window has now slammed shut. Unfortunately, we didn't get Morris in. I forgot to blooming record the bit where they said they wanted 150k for him. I just couldn't quite afford him. No one else came in for us, so we've missed out. I should have really gone for loans, but I messed about with this play. That's life with the transfer deadline day. I'm okay. I'm happy with the squad. It's not too bad. We'll be going for players in January without question. See where we are in the league. See how players are doing. See where we need to replace position-wise. So I'll get a better feel for it. So then, lads, up next we have Mansfield away from home. As you see, we are 4th in the table, only a point off being top. Mansfield away will be a tricky tie. I'm not sure exactly where they are in the league, but they're not in the top 7, that's for sure. The starting 11 is exactly the same. Starting 11 we played against, who was it now? Wickham. It was Wickham, wasn't it? Yeah. So it's the same 11 that played against Wickham. Good 2-0 victory. Good solid performance from the boys. So let's go, guys. Let's see how we do against Mansfield. We will just skip through all this and that. And just to show you that as well, I am playing on world class as well, guys. So let's see how we get on, lads. So here we go then. We are playing Mansfield Town away from home, and we look to start off the better. We get a corner in the first 16th minute. Jarvis will lay it off to Carson, who strikes one. And the defender gets in the way and blocks the shot. Then into the 20th minute, then not long after the corner, the ball played through to Garango, and he's brought down in the box. And where is the penalty? The referee hasn't given us a penalty. But Mansfield have a corner. We kind of half clear it with some good work from Wickham, who's putting under their player under a lot of pressure, and he plays a lovely ball through to Jarvis, and there's only going to be one outcome here. He beats one man, he beats another man to the ball, and what about that for a finish? Superb goal from a League Two player, very, very well taken by Jarvis, and the defender, where to get that from? So that's how it stayed up until half time. Into the second half, then we get a corner, and it comes out to Garango, who shoots one, and it's quite comfortable for the Mansfield goalkeeper. And then we are playing some lovely stuff. We are passing the ball about like there is like a pre-season game, really, like a friendly, and we're just knocking it about for fun. It's a lovely ball into Carson. He gets a bit fortunate, and he digs his shot straight at the goalkeeper, who is forced to make a pretty decent save at his near post. But then the ball's played through to Fletcher. He'll look to cut inside. There's a lovely ball, and Jarvis hits it, and it's just gone wide of the mark. And that is it, guys. That is how things stayed. We end up beating Mansfield by 1-0. I'll take all these 1-0s that we are having at the moment. So then, lads, after that 1-0 victory, you can see the league tables. We are top, and we mean business. We played 6 games, we've won 4, we've drawn 1, and we've lost 1. We've scored only 6 goals, but we've only conceded 2. So we have got a good defensive record. It doesn't matter as long as we can win by just that 1 goal every single game. We will stay top. Now, that's this episode coming to an end, guys. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please smash that like button like you always do. It does really mean a lot. So that's it then. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all on my next video, and goodbye, guys.